folks, we have an interesting one today. I had no idea that George Jones and Elvis Costello had buddied up for a song, Stranger in the House. So when I saw, Billy Barker suggested it, and when I saw this, I'm like, I have to do it because I love Elvis Costello. The dude's a phenomenal songwriter. I saw him in concert here in Jersey, and like Elvis Costello in the Attractions, and I was a rock guy before getting into country. Elvis came along with punk rock, Pump It Up and songs like that. And we had nice ballads and such, but he's phenomenal. So when I saw that he was with George Jones, it was going to get done. So let's see what Stranger in the House is about. I know nothing about this song, and I'm assuming it's going to fit the channel, but I'm doing it. I wonder who wrote this.
This never was one of the great romances, but I thought you'd always have those young girls' eyes. For now they look tired and bitter glances at the ghost of a man walking round in my disguise. He gets the feeling that it should belong here.
So Elvis.
But there's no welcome in the window anyway. Cause it feels more like a hotel every day.
The contrast between George and Elvis in this song is so obvious. Elvis is not country. He has a country heart. There's no question about it. His songs and his lyrics are just exquisite. But his voice, that raspy with the British accent and all that, is so distinctly not country in this song. But set against George, who is 100,000% country.
Stranger in the house, nobody's seen his face. Everybody says that he's taken my place.
Oh, Jesus.
There's a stranger in the house no one will ever see. Everybody says he looks like me.
This is so beautiful and sad.
And now you say you've got no expectation, but I know you'll also miss those carefree days. And for all the angry words that pass between them, she still can't understand says there's a stranger in the house, nobody's seen his face, but everybody says that he's taken my place. There's a stranger in the house no one will ever see.
Love those delays.
But everybody says he looks like me. He looks like me. Thank you, Elvis.
I mean, all right. So Elvis Costello wrote this song specifically with George Jones in mind for George's Duets album. And this is what Elvis Costello said, and it mirrors what I said about like the difference between George and Elvis in this song. Costello said of his duet with Jones that it was just a happy coincidence that they happened to be doing a duets record and I got invited to sing with him. Truthfully, I wish I had a George Jones solo recording of that song because my contribution to the record is probably the low point of it. End quote. And that's Elvis saying that. And I say that too. This song is phenomenal. And Elvis, this was one of his forays into country, but he wrote it with George Jones in mind. And it just goes to show that, certain people can cross genres and lines and capture beautiful sentiments. But the song itself makes me wonder about different things, like the meaning of it. Part of me thought, oh, this woman is cheating with another guy in the house that happens to look like him. And then I thought, well, maybe she's got dementia and he's just a stranger in his own home because she doesn't recognize him. But then the line about like the angry words that pass between them, but she doesn't understand him anyway. And that kind of lends itself to dementia as well. But why the angry words? But it's one of these songs where it's just humanity is a difficult enterprise. Relationships are difficult. And he feels like a stranger in his own home. So, all right, Billy, I'm going to rate this one. And the steel guitar in this thing was exquisite. The instrumentation, George's voice was flawless. The number that popped into my head was a 9.1. And I think it was for the very reasons that Elvis suggested. I think he detracted from it, even though he wrote it. And he did. I don't think he planned. Well, it was for the duet. No, I don't. He wrote this with George in mind, but not necessarily a duet in mind. It only happened that George was doing a duet album and invited Elvis on it. That's how Elvis wound up on it. But so the number that pops into my mind is a 9.1. And there you go. Have a great day, folks. See you on another video and keep rocking the country.